Okay, I have some work from home jobs that will train you, and one of them has a couple work schedules from which to choose, and another has full and part-time options. So enough dilly-dallying, let's get right into them. So the first one I want to talk about comes to us from Outor Care. They're a legitimate, major U.S.-based technology and home care services company focused on improving care for aging adults, and they've been around since 2021. They're a newish company, but they are legitimate. They have an opening for an operations coordinator. It's a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. They will train you in this job. It's a 2-week training session, full-time, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time Zone. You don't have to live in the Central Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. Training is required, and you need to be on camera and actively engaged throughout all sessions. And then after training, you have 2 schedules from which to choose: Thursday through Monday from 2:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, or Friday through Tuesday from 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central Time. Again, you don't have to live in the Central Time Zone. So in this job, you'll play a critical frontline role, ensuring that care delivery remains seamless, responsive, and compassionate, even under pressure. You'll handle real-time staffing coordination, same-day scheduling changes, and urgent communication between clients, families, and care pros. So in other words, you'll provide same-day staffing and coordination, real-time communication and support, task escalation. That means you'll execute operational tasks including check-ins, staffing activities, and managing inbound communications in alignment with established workflows and policies. You'll also do some issue resolution, documentation, and compliance. That means you'll accurately record client updates, staffing changes, and escalations, maintaining regulatory and company documentation standards. And you'll also do communication and escalation management, delivering critical updates to owners, clients, families, and care pros. So for this job, they want you to have at least 3 years experience in customer service or operations in a healthcare staffing or call center environment. And I really love seeing options like this because I'm willing to bet a lot of you meet at least one of those pieces of criteria. They want you to have hands-on experience handling real-time scheduling, dispatch, or triage. You're comfortable navigating multiple platforms. You're an excellent communicator. You can reliably attend and commit to full-time participation in training and ongoing shifts, and you're accountable for your work. So it looks like you will be graded on meeting key performance indicators, and those KPIs include phone answer rate, task acceptance rate, time available for tasks, and time available for calls. And scrolling down this job description, we can see how much they'll pay, which is $21.60 per hour. So that sums up this one. Let's go into our next work from home job that will train you. It comes to us from Adapt Health. They provide home medical equipment and supplies, and they've been around since 2012. They have an opening for a PAP specialist, PAP as in positive airway pressure therapy, and this is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions. And in this job, you'll perform a broad range of responsibilities, including accurate and timely data entry, understanding and selecting inventory and services in key databases, and communicating with referral sources and appropriately utilizing technology to notate patient information and communication. You'll prepare and submit audit paperwork for Medicare and other insurance claims to ensure continued compliance with healthcare guidelines, and accurately respond to claim audits and communicate audit results in such a way to provide education and appropriate process changes that directly impact the daily functions of Adapt Health. You'll also be responsible for monitoring, communicating, and managing all clients on positive airway pressure devices, as well as being responsible for encouraging client compliance with PAP equipment and the program. So that pretty much sums up what you're going to do on a regular basis in this position. They want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent and about 1 year work-related experience in healthcare administrative, financial, or insurance customer services, claims, billing, call center, or management regardless of industry. And they tell us senior level requires 2 years related work experience and 1 year exact job experience. But this looks like it's a very entry-level work from home job. I don't believe it's a senior level position. And they will train you in this job. They tell us you need to be actively involved in team activities, evidenced by participation, mentoring, and training with co-workers. And you'll participate in monthly team meetings and trainings. Now, they don't tell us how much they're going to pay for this position, so I did a little bit of research. I checked out Google's AI mode, and it looks like the salary for a PAP specialist at Adapt Health ranges from $16 to $17 per hour. Now, there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work out your salary with them. So I have one more training included work from home job, and they offer full and part-time opportunities in this position. So this job comes to us from Lincoln Financial. They're a legitimate, well-established financial services company that's been around since 1905. They have an opening for a claims telephonic initiation representative. This is a work from home position. They have a location indicated to be Omaha, Nebraska, United States. I'm not sure you have to live in that area, because as we scroll down this job description and look at the training and work schedule, they tell us the training schedule will be Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time for 6 weeks. No time off is allowed during training. And because Omaha, Nebraska is in the Central Time Zone, they do have the training and work hours to be Eastern Time Zone. So I'm willing to bet you can live anywhere within the United States for this job as long as you're able to train and work Eastern Time Zone hours. So after training, if you work a full-time schedule, your shift will be for 8 hours Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. If you work a part-time schedule, you work 10-hour shift on Mondays plus 8-hour shift one other day during the week between the hours of 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is your typical customer support kind of position in the claims area. You'll be responsible for answering claimants' calls regarding disability and FMLA claims in a call center environment. Basically, you'll be the first point of contact for employees who are members and initiating claims or leaves to provide a positive customer experience during their specific challenge. You'll communicate with roughly 50 to 60 customers throughout the day, answering questions and initiating their claim through the utilization of multiple applications and platforms. You'll provide education to the customer who are employees regarding the product while having a strong focus on attention to detail to ensure the claim or leave is taken and notated appropriately. You'll also communicate effectively through email and phone with internal and external stakeholders in a customer-centric and professional demeanor while recognizing what needs to be done to meet customers' expectations and demonstrate flexibility and responsiveness to meet customer needs on routine work independently. And last but not least, you'll identify, recommend, and champion process improvements and organizational initiatives to positively influence the team and quality. So for this job, they want you to have 0 to 1 year administrative support, customer service, and or data entry that directly relates with the specific responsibilities for this position. You're able to communicate effectively, and you're proficient using Microsoft Office products. You must have a decent internet connection, and it would be nice if you have data entry and research experience in a fast-paced environment. It would also be nice you're able to maneuver through multiple systems as needed. So that does it for this job. In fact, we just went over 3 work-from-home jobs that will train you. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more easy work-from-home jobs, check out this video right here. And hang in there, guys. I know it's really tough. There's so much competition out there and so few jobs, but your job is out there. We're going to find it for you. And by all means, don't give out any personal information other than what's on your resume and cover letter. And never ever give out any financial information prior to receiving a job offer. Once you start a position, a company may require your banking information for direct deposit of your paycheck. But before that, please don't give out your financial information. All a company needs before you get a job offer is your resume, your cover letter, and basic contact information. You should never have to pay for training, nor should you have to pay for a background check. So thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.